behind closed doors in practice, everybody's getting better, and I'm ready to step out on the field whenever.
I mean, now everybody knows what you can do when you show out. How do you kind of top that or stay going up?
Yeah, I try to have a chip on my shoulder all the time, and last year wasn't good enough. Last year wasn't good enough at all. I gotta quadruple, I gotta double what I did last year, and I just gotta get better every year.
Double what you did last year?
I'm trying to do as much as I can. I gotta make this team as better as I can whenever the ball's in my hands and whenever the ball's not in my hands. Anytime I'm on that field, there's a play. You gotta make a play. And that's what I'm trying to be big on this year. I didn't have that much stress on me last year, going on towards the beginning of the season, but now I do, and now I'm ready to take over the job.
So when you have that stress on you, like I said last year, Boone and JoJo were kind of here, kind of the veteran.
Yeah.
Now that's kind of you.
Yes, sir.
How tough is that to handle, or is it not that big a deal?
I don't think it's that big of a deal to handle. I just try to do all I can when the ball's in my hands or when I'm in, just like I was doing last year. But this year I'm trying to be more of a veteran. I'm trying to learn concepts. I'm trying to learn how the line's blocking. I'm trying to learn every position on the field on offense so I can make better decisions as a running back.
Does that mean at times last year you didn't know that much about what was going on? You just were kind of running?
No. I knew everything at running back, and I knew all my plays that I had to do. So whenever they threw me in, I knew everything. But now this year I'm trying to transition my game into knowing every position on the field and trying to make everybody better and better myself as knowing what everybody else got to do.
Coach Grand said you're one of the guys he doesn't have to say whoa to. Or he has to say whoa to and not giddy up. He kind of maybe has to pull you back a little bit in practice. Is there been what is that like? How does he kind of pull you back when maybe you're just out there a little bit too much?
I would say probably probably in the scrimmage, guys just getting after it, and I'm just running hard. I'm just a hard runner, and he tries to he'll take me out, or he'll say to not go so hard, and just things of that nature, just to just have me back, because I try to get real competitive with the defense and whenever drills we're doing. So
I think he said you talk a little bit to him. Is that true?
Yeah.
What do you kind of say to him?
Well, you mean the Grand?
Yeah, no,
to the defense? I don't want to talk about what I say, but it's just all competition stuff. Just trying to win.
Well, what's your conversations with Grand?
Coach Grand.
Yeah.
He just tells me that I'm a great player. I'm just a great player, and you got to try to just ease back on trying to do everything extra, because I'm trying to go hard 110% all the time, no matter what drill it is, no matter if it's pass protection, running the ball, or if it's team section. I'm just trying to do everything I can, and he just try to avoid contact and just doing the little things like that. But I'm just always trying to go. So I'm trying to ease on that.
How much are you kind of playing against kind of what's expected? He said sometimes even when you get tackled in practice or scrimmage that you kind of get frustrated with yourself. How do you deal with that?
I just try to take a deep breath and just keep it moving. I'm just trying to make everything just be in the right way. I'm trying to make this team way better than it was last year. So sometimes I think and I just put a lot of the pressure on myself, but I'm gonna stop doing that. It's just a little thing, I'm just passionate about the game. I just love the game.
What are the things you really want to get better at this offseason?
I definitely want to get faster with my speed. I'm trying to improve my quickness and my vertical speed. In the strength conditioning room, I'm getting stronger. I feel stronger. I feel faster.